Let's go ahead and leave the bridge interior and get back. Welcome, insignificant beings, to Star Trek Online, Cry of the Warrior. Today is a special occasion, for today we christen the new Dreadnought. I'm not going to do that the whole time, don't worry. So yeah, I figured it's only fair that I showed you the Federation version. I figured it was only fair that I took you on a quick tour of the Klingon version. So this is my Klingon guy. His name is Barak. I rolled him because they were giving away the Korg Raptor for free this past December. So I figured, you know, they're giving away a free ship with a kick-ass super weapon on it. So, and they're also giving away the nanopulse weapons. So I can play as a Klingon warrior with like a laser batleth in a big ship with a giant that fires really destructive fucking missiles. I'll roll a Klingon character. I haven't really finished the first mission of the Klingon storyline. In fact, I'm really not that interested in it in the Klingon side. I'm guessing this engineer is who gives you the KDF mission. So let's go ahead. Talk to Tumera. The Bortos class. Commander Orgel, this is a great day for the Klingon Empire. The team at Ganalda Station is in the final stages of work on the new Bortos class, and she's ready for testing. This is a monumental achievement, Commander. The Bortos class is the largest and most powerful battleship we've ever developed. She will bring swift vengeance to the enemies of the Empire. Command has asked me to nominate an officer to take a Bortos prototype out of dry dock and make sure she is battle-ready. I can think of no finer officer for that duty than you. Enjoy this honor, Commander. You've earned it. So, there's the box for the Bortos class, and this one is green. Except. Now, I didn't have to beam off of Earth space dock. I could have just transwarped off. It will cost 0 to transwarp to Ganalda. Do it then. All that shit going on, man. I figured there'd be a cutscene of the Bortos. We break for no one. Kind of a big ship. Also slow as shit. It's actually slower than the Odyssey. Which you can imagine KDF players were ecstatic about. Thing is fucking massive. The other thing they were kind of pissed off about is that this thing is very slow, but it mounts cannons. The thing about cannons is cannons are only really good when you're able to keep a clear, when you're able to sustain fire. If you can't sustain fire with cannons, they don't do shit. She's quite a ship, Captain. It's an honor to be aboard her first trip out of dry dock, sir. The Bortos is really something special. Due to the high level of secrecy surrounding this test, all of the ships in the area have been cloaked. And all non-essential personnel are on an information lockout. Enjoy it, sir. We'll never get a chance like this again. Sir, I'm getting instructions from Commander Bichu on Ganalda Station. Our orders are to fly to the 2 asteroids in this area and test the ship's sensors. We'll receive additional instructions from there. So yeah, I consider doing a KDF version of Rise of the Red Shirt, but it's not too bad. Although I imagine I'll be thinking differently once I'm taking this thing into actual combat. And this... Oh yes, this. This keeps happening. That's too far. Every time, like I just finished getting the ship for all my other characters. Every time I gotta stop and adjust the HUD because of the stations. There is actually they've changed it from before. Like before, it had what it's going to have in the C-Store version, I imagine, with the extra ensign slot. They have actually. They recently passed. Like this, I'm recording this like on Friday. I was recording. It's the 3rd right now. I was previously recording on the 2nd. Let's put some people in some stations. Put some butts in some seats. Let's see. 7 will have the Commander Engineering Station. Ensign Engineering 7, Morel. Universal. Who is not assigned? We got Merzum 7, Morel, and Karana. Who's not assigned? Let's see. Talash. Give Talash. Ooh, hell yeah. Talash is making damn good use of that Universal Station. Alrighty. Let's, come on. My inventory's a mess. I've kind of neglected my KDF character. Although there is a brand new KDF mission. In all honesty, I'll probably start playing KDF a little bit more. Woo! Whoa, what the hell? There's a rainbow in here. What the hell's up with all that? Okay, whatever. It is very impressive. It looks a bit like StarCraft, doesn't it? Looks like the Mengsk. I think it's the Mengsk. Let's go ahead and hit full impulse and get this show on the road. Let's see. Scan asteroid. Scan asteroid. There we go. Mengsk. So far it seems to be just like the Federation version, except substitute satellites for asteroids, because apparently the Klingons can't just build satellites to scan. Sensor array operating with a .47 variance, Captain. That's well within expectations. Next up is a weapons test. There are some deactivated Borg drones near the asteroid that we can use for target practice. Setting a course now. So, is the Odyssey going to attack here? Let's go ahead and set my... See, what have I got here? I got disruptor array, dual disruptor banks. Yeah, I don't have any actual beams. Well, I have beams but no cannons. So I guess that's what they intend this thing to be, is a giant beam boat. Despite the fact that it can mount a crazy amount of cannons. There's like shit tons of cannon hardpoints. I like the way it looks though. Like looking at it from various... It looks really good from various angles. It's a good looking ship. Move it up.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
Go ahead and use that. I see what they're talking about now with the really slow turning. So, is an Odyssey going to attack? Why wouldn't... That doesn't sound right. That doesn't sound like Starfleet to just send an Odyssey to Ganalda just to piss off the Klingons. It sounds like the Klingons, but it doesn't sound like Starfleet. Weapons are dialed in, Captain. That's all that we're supposed to test today. Ready to come about and head for the dock? Captain, Federation ship on an intercept course. Trading up, Commander Orgel? The Klingon Empire is not the only one who can create new ships. Behold Starfleet's finest creation. I think destroying the Empire's new toy will be a fine first test for the Odyssey. I just took the Odyssey on its first test. So yeah, that's really OC for the Federation. So let's go ahead and try the cloak and buff up. Come on. Wait for attack pattern alpha to recharge. Alright, here we go. Wish me luck.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
That deject shit.
Core shields failing.
That was something that they were complaining about. It was like, the shields are going to be made of tissue paper on this thing. Okay, get rid of that. Oh yeah, Odyssey's a tough bastard. Bortas's shields are not weathering this. They're not faring well. No battle cloak either, which means that once you're in a fight, you're stuck in that fight until you either die or win. Ow!
Below 25%.
This might not... This might suck. Okay. Shields, I need them. Half torpedoes. Ah. Full retreat!
Hull integrity below 50%.
I noticed. Yeah, made of tissue paper. Odyssey ripped it a new one, and it was under attack by a bunch of other ships as well. Damn. Starfleet is growing bold, Captain, but they now know the might of the Bortas. Good thing we were ready for them, and that we had some help. Command is ready for us to return, sir. Recommend that we report to Engineer Tumera on Kronos. I don't know, if in a straight-up fight, this thing would have had its ass kicked by the Odyssey. I have to admit, that hurt a lot. Like, I'm only now, like only now are my shields getting back to normal. I was half dead. I couldn't effectively fight the Odyssey in this damn thing. It doesn't turn that well at all. If you specialize in as a beam boat in it, yeah, I guess. Would you? There we go. I hate when the cursor does that. It was under attack by like 2 Negvars and a Vokuv and a shit ton of fighters, and it still nearly killed me. Damn. That's some heavy shit. Then again, I don't exactly have the greatest loadout of on my bridge officers for this ship either. Is that the bridge? No, Klingon bridges are up by the front. This has got to be it right here. This has got to be the bridge right here. Yeah. That's it. Right there. I wish I could show you the Bortas Bridge, but I am not a general. So, sorry about that. It's a good looking ship. It's just kind of made of wet tissue paper. Let's go ahead and warp to Kronos. Or Kronos, or however it's pronounced. So it's probably going to drop me back in the first city. Nope, it's going to drop me back at Kronos system. Okay. So this is what I'm flying right now, is a Bortos. And a bunch of other people are flying Bortoses as well because it was free in December, so what are you going to do? It was free almost all December. Itself is a good-looking ship. Its big strength, though, is from this thing, the Bioneural Warhead. It's essentially a big fucking missile. You know that missile that you would fire in, like, space combat simulators that you would have to escort because enemy bombers... Like, if you've ever played, like, Descent Free Space or Wing Commander, you know that one missile that you actually have to escort because it's... that you either have to escort it or you have to fire it at point-blank range because the other enemy fighters will shoot it down. That sort of deal. This is that missile with its own point defense, basically. You don't have to escort it. You literally just fire it and forget about it because it will chase down the enemy and it will hit them and it will hurt. A lot. So let's go ahead and beam to the first city. We might check out the Klingon Academy while I'm recording the KDF side. I've actually never seen the Klingon Academy. I've never been there. So we might check that out. I can show off my nanopulse alerpa. If the game doesn't crap on my graphic settings. Which it probably will. Probably shouldn't be running Chrome right now. Too late for that. God, there's a shitload of footage I'm gonna have to edit through. God. Come on. This is an Earth space. There we go. About to say this is an Earth space dock. Load. Slide showing. First City doesn't usually run like this, to be fair. It usually runs better, but there's so much shit going on. There's so many people here that, yeah. Okay. Excellent. You and the Bortos held your own against the Federation's flagship. I can think of no better test for this starship. This is a glorious victory. The first of many for the Bortos. Kapla. And we will get this. I will get this. The tide of the war is about to change. Alright, so I have acquired my Bortos, which will sit in my inventory until I reach General, if I ever play the KDF ever again. There's a new KDF mission coming up. It's not like a special thing. It's really just a standalone mission that they just decided, let's make a KDF mission. So I might play through it just for that. But yeah, there you go. But anyways, this has been Star Trek Online: Rise of the Red Shirt, the launch of the Odyssey and the Bortos, and I will see you guys later. So later.